Welcome back to the Wise Woman's Garden. I'm Chris Hurst. This video was supposed to be showing you how we're preparing the ground for our hedgerow area, but Mother Nature had very different plans. Wagging her fingers very sternly, she said, "Not today, you don't." The ground was like concrete. If I'd have continued, I'd have either broken the fork or I'd have broken myself. As the saying goes, the best laid plans of mice and men often go astray. Sometimes the difference between what we want to do and what we need to do isn't always obvious to us. We have a tendency to like things totally in balance all the time, when what we should be learning to do is to go with the flow. I don't need to be preparing the ground for the hedgerow area at the moment. It's not the right time of the year to plant hedgerow species. I perhaps need to learn to have a little bit more patience. Nature really is the best teacher. And you will find out why in a short while. So in my determination to record something, I decided to document how the few things that we have growing are getting on. Mainly the 2 apple trees and the borage. The bees and the pollinators are loving the blossoms. We also discovered that amongst the many miscellaneous leaves, we actually have several calendula growing. Fantastic! In the beds that we already have prepared, we also have some weeds starting to come through and some spent sprout stalks from the previous tenant of the plot, so I decided to deal with those as well. We use the same technique that you'll see in a moment for pulling anything from the ground, whether it is harvesting root crops or pulling weeds out. The main purpose of using this style is to leave as much of the soil structure in place as possible. Inserting the fork to about the same depth as the roots, we work it backwards and forwards, lifting just enough to allow the roots to detach from underneath. Then work around all sides. Once all the roots are loosened, we grab the plant from the very base and lift from the soil. We crumble any soil clinging to the roots back into where it came out of. Then smooth the soil over, making sure that there are no holes where the plant has come out of. In future, there should be very little need for us to do this, as we will be growing mainly perennial crops. Plant once and harvest for many years. At the moment, we are composting what comes out. In future, when we are sure that things have been grown organically, we will be using the chop and drop method. This should also be the only time where we ever need to have such a large area of prepared ground. So why was nature the best teacher in this instance? Well, within about 24 hours, it had started raining. If we hadn't pulled the weeds when we did, they would have gone rampant. Plus, it will soften up that area that was like concrete absolutely beautifully. Thank you for watching. Please give us a thumbs up, it really helps. And if you'd like to subscribe to the channel to follow us. If you also hit the notification bell, you will be notified when we put new videos up.